All right, stress, let's talk about it. It is an inevitable part of life. We know too much of it can have negative impacts on our mental and physical well-being. But have you ever wondered how stress affects your skin? Dermatologist Dr. Renee Beach is joining us this morning to look at the link between stress and skin problems and, of course, advice on what we can do about it. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How does stress create problems with our skin?
It's a really vast concept, but it really deals with dysregulation. So, for example, if I have a thyroid disorder and maybe my thyroid is being overactive, it might manifest with a hormonal change that shows itch or hair loss. But on the other hand, if it's more of an androgen disorder, so sex hormones, maybe I have a condition like PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome, that may show as acne along the lower face. So many different manifestations depending on what that trigger is.
Okay, so let's talk about triggers, the stressors that can trigger the skin problems. What are some of those?
It's funny you ask because as a physician, a medical doctor, we often don't start with the trigger. We start with the end result.
Right.
But if I had to pull it back, some things that are definitely caused by anxiety, at least from a dermatologic perspective, there's a couple conditions like lichen simplex chronicus. Lichen simplex chronicus is a condition where incessant scratching, rubbing of the skin actually changes its character. So it's thicker, more leathery.
Is that what it looks like?
Exactly, yes. More leathery, and you can get manifestations that are similar to eczema with it.
Right, and I would think that if this showed up on your body, you wouldn't necessarily go, oh, it's because I'm stressed, right?
It may not be the first thing. A lot of the time people think about their detergents or something, a product that they've been using, which definitely can impact the skin. But in this case of lichen simplex chronicus, it's really an anxiety manifestation.
So what have you seen in terms of common ways that stress shows up on the skin?
So I think a huge one is acne. You know, talk to any undergraduate student or high school student who's going through exams right now, pulling those all-nighters. That's a situation where about a day or two later, they're definitely going to see that show up on their skin. Acne is huge. Eczema is another one. So with eczema, we have these proteins in our skin called interleukins. And so when they go a little bit awry or they're a little bit extra activated, it can show up as that flaking, itchy skin that keeps us up at night. And with the pandemic, psoriasis was huge. I saw so many people with their first presentation of psoriasis during the pandemic, which again, it's those same proteins that have gone into a disarray pattern.
What do you prescribe for stress, though? Like, what can people do to reduce their stress?
I know, right?
What is the prescription?
Write a prescription.
Honestly.
Retreat to island for the rest of the year.
Exactly.
You know, there's a few things we can do. Certainly, one of the biggest things is don't touch your skin. So touch your skin when you're cleansing it, when you're moisturizing it, but otherwise throughout the day, you're just playing with your skin, whether it's, you know, subconscious picking or rubbing of the skin. It's not going to be helpful. Another thing is develop a consistency and a ritual with regards to cleansing and moisturizing. That goes a long way. It's very simple, but it's very, very helpful.
Wow, Dr. Renee Beach. Oh, look, there we go. 7 to 8 hours of sleep too. Oh, that thing.
Yes, that thing.
That is the elusive, those are the elusive hours I know not of.
You know, sleep's important because it allows us to rest and repair. It's hard to come by, but that's a chance for our skin to repair. So that's important as well.
All round, isn't it? Well, thanks for waking up this morning for us, Doctor. It's nice to see you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.